What's going on, everybody? Like your Billy Sports Cards. Hope you guys are having a nice Sunday afternoon. A little dreary outside, but cooled down a little bit, like in the 60s. But kind of I guess, a semi-exciting thing. I don't think it's kind of cool. So we'll be giving I say not a new grading company, but a new grading company for us a shot. Just prepared a small order here to submit, or just submitted a small order. Got everything printed off, ready to send off tomorrow morning. But we will be using, for this order, CSG. Maybe you're thinking, Lucky, who the hell is CSG and why would you choose them? So CSG is Certified Sports Guarantee. Kind of a interesting name, but really, when you're looking at some of the newer options like HGA, and obviously we know what SGC can do, but they've kind of upped their prices, and there's still a big long delay there. And like I said, HGA, I think they have the nicest looking slab. They have the color coordination, but there's not a lot of history there, and no plans to develop any type of online population report or anything like that. But so CSG is basically ran by the same people who operate NCG, PMG, CGC, and CGC may be the most, in terms of collectible hobby. So comic books. They've been doing it maybe the longest out of any group, I think. So when you have a company that's stayed in business that long, and you can look back and say historically, in terms of, like I said, memorabilia collecting, to where, especially where condition sensitive memorabilia, right? They've had an infrastructure that's built around that, right? People who understand certain things of hobby aspects. And like I said, comic books, obviously a whole different thing, but at the same time, in terms of grading comic books, it's still is a lot of the same parameters. So I think that giving their history as a company, right, their expertise and knowledge in terms of, like I said, condition-sensitive memorabilia, already having an online type of submission center and resources to answer questions. I thought it was the best way to go. And I also liked their pricing package. I'll get back up a little bit there. So, we'll go to pricing. So for this particular order, I chose the economy, $15 a card, no minimum, no max, and this is for a value up to a $500 card. So you don't have to worry about being $100 at $15, and it's a 40-day guarantee to return, 40 working days, as compared to 8 months or whatever some of the other guys are doing right now. So the order that we put together, it's small order, I think 18 cards, but I wanted to put together a mix of paper and chrome from different sports, of cards that I'm fairly confident, 90%, 95% sure of what the grade should be, and I just want to see how they come back. But like I said, pricing is good, turnaround time is great. I love the fact that, like I said, it's a company that's been established, it understands, like I said, the nature of the hobby. So a couple downsides is, one is the slab. It's not the most attractive, kind of tall at the top. If you guys go to the website, which is obviously csgcards.com, you'll see that. Good detail in the slab. Maybe I'll feel a little bit different when I get it, when we get them back here. But yeah, seems a little tall at the top. And on the submission, when you submit it, you have to click add each time. So you can add, it's kind of cool, but unless if you're adding everything to the economy, right, which I was doing. So you could add stuff to a bulk, you could add to an economy, you could add to a standard, you could add to express, each one separately. So you can create literally 4 or 5 different orders at one time. So that's kind of cool, but I guess the only downside if you're doing only one is you have to keep clicking it every time and adding it, unless I'm doing it wrong, which is very well likely. But outside of that, the submission was pretty positive. You click the sport, you click the thing, and once you get to a certain criteria, sport, card, set, card number, it populates everything, and then you just maybe add something like green refractor or whatever. But I'm looking forward to it. If anybody from CSG is watching, obviously we're Big Sports Cards, looking forward to a partnership, and we'll see how it goes. So this will go out in the mail tomorrow, and hopefully in 40 business days we'll get it back. We'll go through the reveal, and like I said, I like your guys' opinion, or if anybody's used CSG at this point or thinking about it, CSG. Yeah, CSG, I was thinking CGS. But like I said, just weighing all the options, I felt it was the best way to go for us with least amount of risk. I guess I'll show the cards here because that's kind of important too. But like I said, I want to do a mix of paper and chrome, so 17 Devers paper, Otani, that's the update. US 1, right? Yeah. Eloy, this is out of the complete set. That's one of the rookie variations, I think. Come on, pick up. I think I have too much light here. That's Bowman Chrome. That's a CJ Abrams. Yeah, I got a lot of light going on here, don't I? Just realize that. There you go. I need all that light. Good gravy. Abrams. Flagship is Jordan. Prism baseball. We don't have a lot of this. I'm like, we'll send this off to CSG and see what they got. There's just the Heston Kjerstad fireworks. Football. Little Don Russ, Denny Dimes. Prestige out of this year, Chase Young. This was Chronicles, I think, but this is the red prism of CD Lamb. No, this is Prism draft picks. I'm sorry. CD Lamb red. Looks pretty good with the Oklahoma red in there. Come on. It's autofocusing. It's picking up the letters back there. Score. Burrow, just the base rookie. Okay, come on. It's getting annoying now. There we go. Back up slowly. There's Burrow. Basketball. Prism draft. It's the Green Crusade. Precious. And some hoops. Close it out. So we got Patrick Williams there. Got too much light, guys. Trying to focus. And the last card is a Halliburton. So, like I said, we mixed it up all three major sports. Hockey is a major sport. I just don't have any hockey to send. I guess I could have put some in here. But some cards that I felt were low risk, meaning it's not a gigantic card. So if it comes in with a bad grade or it gets graded at even a high grade, but it sells for 20, 30% under some of the PSA or SGC cards where it's not going to be an absolute, destroyer in terms of potential lost revenue. So I went for some safe players that have a decent hobby or up and coming. But once again, even looking at eBay at some of the current prices, it looked to me like as a CSG was kind of at the top of the newer sport card trading or grading groups. So that's very encouraging. So I'm jumping on this bandwagon before it gets too full. Maybe you guys should try it, do the same. But obviously, you guys, do the research yourself, make your own decisions. But I think that for Big Leaf right now, it's going to be an alternative for us. And if things come back in this first order and we're, kind of in agreement with the grades and the process goes well, I'll probably do a bulk order, which is they have fantastic bulk pricing at 50 cards or more. $8 a card, man, just like the old days. Now, it is $100 card value on that one, but still, it's, I've got tons of those. I got bulk orders I wanted to send to PSA last year that didn't make it. So it may be an alternative for us for sure, definitely on the bulk order. If not, maybe in some of the other stuff too if we're looking for a quick turnaround. But that's it, guys. A little CSG discussion and submission. Let me know what you think. Love to hear your comments. Have a good weekend, and we'll talk to y'all later. Thanks.